Hi, this is Michael Craig. Today I'm going to do a review of my new special report, 6 Steps to Double Your Coaching Income in 2 Months. I just finished this report. It is Monday, February the 10th, 2014, and I finished this Sunday evening. It's a 37-page ebook chock full of marketing information and also information on how to be a better coach, how to build your coaching practice, how to get the word out there, and also how to coach people to want your coaching. Quite frankly, it's a very special book. I've taken some of the best of some of the brightest marketing minds out there and consulting minds and coaching minds, put it all together in this book, and I'm giving it away. So if you go to howtogetlifecoachingclients.com, you can get a free copy. If you've already got a copy and you're watching this blog video, be sure to tell your friends about it because it's free. There's no strings attached. I'm just giving this away. There's a lot of information in here. I'm very happy to share it. Because my goal is to make you a successful coach. When you're a successful coach, you may want to do some advanced coach training, such as Logical Soul, which is really the technique I'm trying to get out there. And to have that happen, I need successful coaches who want to learn more. So go get a copy of this. How to get lifecoachingclients.com is the website, and you can find out more about it. Let me do a quick overview of this book. I'm just going to cover the first step, actually the intro and the first step. So let's get started. The first thing is the cover, which you see right here. Very attractive. And I tell you inside how to do these types of reports. In fact, that's one of the steps that I teach you, how to create your free offer in coaching so that you can give this. This was done by a guy on Fiverr, Fiverr.com. You can get jobs done for as little as $5. In fact, I could have got this done for $5, but I was in a hurry and I wanted it rush job, so I paid $10. Anyway, the point is you can get these covers done very cheaply. Earnings disclosure or disclaimer means that coaching is a business. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. Table of contents is here. If you're printing this ebook out, table of contents is very handy to have to help you flip through and find what you need. Otherwise, you can also click on the left. If you're watching this on Adobe Acrobat, it's an ebook. You can click on the left and create, bring up the bookmarks here, which you just click on the chapter you want. It takes you there. And I talk about the money to be made in life coaching, but also the fact that life coaching is not, as I said, a get-rich-quick scheme. And a lot of people are finding this out. More than half of all coaches make less than $10,000 a year. That's less than $40 a day. That's quite a little bit of money if you live in America. Now, if you live in, somewhere else, that could be a lot of money. But we're talking about American dollars here. Now, the point is this report was written for struggling coaches, yes, but already successful coaches are the ones who stand to reap the biggest rewards from reading and using this material. And the reason is that one idea out of this book can dramatically improve your bottom line. And I hope to give you several ideas that you can use. Even if you're not a coach, if you're a small business person, some of these ideas will catapult your success very, very far. So let's get going. The next thing is, how do others see you as a coach? People perceive coaches in different ways, and contrary to popular belief, if you're a life coach, for example, you may think, well, life coaches are well honored in society and this and that, but if you've gone out and tried to sell your services, you're going to find out that there's a lot of resistance. There's a lot of sales resistance to hiring life coaches. Why is that? Well, one of the reasons is that most people don't know what life coaches do. They're selling soft services. The soft services is that which is undefined. In other words, you're not producing measurable results or answering a definable problem. A plumber, for example, can clean your clogged drain. That's a definable problem. That's a problem that's measurable, definable. You get a plumber, he's going to come in and he's going to get the junk out of the pipes. You're fixed, okay? A coach, a life coach, says, well, I'm going to take you from point A to point B, and I'm going to help you get there and hold your hand while you do it, and this and that. That's a little bit softer because there's so many definable or undefined goals that people have. People might want to lose weight, or they might want to learn to speed read, or maybe they want to, learn to be a better employee or have better relationships with their spouse, or, some people hire business coaches. Now, those are a little more definable, and business coaches have it a little easier. However, every coach has to sell their services. Coaching opportunities are everywhere. If you do a search on Google, there are over 6 million listings of life coaching, and life coaches online. The most interesting fact, however, is if you're a coach, is that over 13,200 people a day are actively searching on Google to find a life coach, business coach, or some other related terms that feature anywhere over 30 searches a day. In other words, if they're searching 10 searches a day, it's not really worth your while to pay attention to that keyword. And we call them keywords or keyword phrases. A keyword phrase, for example, would be life coaching or business coaching, executive coaching, business coach, career coach, NLP practitioner, things like that. And there's hundreds of different search terms that people put into Google to find things related to life coaching. All of those people are not searching for life coaches to hire a life coach or to hire a coach. Maybe half or maybe more are just searching for information or maybe want to be a life coach or a business coach. So let's just say 40 to 50%. That's still about 6,000 people a day looking for help from life coaches, in spite of the fact that it's a soft service. So what happens if you market yourself specifically? You're going to capture a larger portion of that market. U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics said that the field of consulting, if you expand it to include consulting, but that's over $100 billion industry. This is a typo here. I meant to say billion, not million. So it is a very large industry, and it's expected to grow by 83% before 2018. And learning how to market yourself as a coach, as a business coach, as a consultant, they're very similar as far as the approaches, unless you work for a corporation or so forth. So I have 6 steps, and I'm just going to go over the first one today because we're covering the intro here. The first one is to know yourself. Know yourself doesn't mean, height, weight, types of food you like, and so forth. It just means knowing yourself and know what you need. How much money do you need? How much do you charge for coaching, for example? How long are your sessions? How many hours and days per week do you want to work? Now, you can work 8 hours a day, 5 days or 7 days a week, or you can do like I do, work like 12 to 15 hours a week in coaching. And that's specifically coaching calls and coaching Skype, things like that. You don't want to work all the time. You want to have time for your family and to market your coaching practice as well. And one thing you need to know is there actually a demand for your type of coaching? One of the things that a lot of coaches fail to recognize is that their skills don't necessarily match up with what they're trying to market. If you're trying to market yourself as a life coach, I'm going to help you realize your purpose in life and go toward your purpose in life. But actually your skill is in, editing or something like that. Wouldn't it make more sense to be an editing coach or a writing coach? Something like that. Someone who can help people write or edit. Now, if you don't enjoy editing, that's another issue. But find something that has a problem attached to it. People are looking for solutions to problems. If you can match that skill to the market that's looking to find what you have to offer, you have a much better chance of selling your services. And this report is all about doubling your income, and I'll even give you the sources, but it's up to you to do what it takes to make it happen. So if you're not getting new clients or converting services into money from existing clients, you're undoubtedly weak in one or more of the following categories. And they are knowing who your prospects or clients are and knowing what problem you best solve for your prospects. And also, there's a third category, knowing how to present yourself to the prospect in such a way as to show why they should choose you. Unless you're doing these things, you're missing out. Now, to be fair, if you're a coach, chances are you know what, and we already talked about knowing the what. You know that quite well. But do you know where and how and why? Do you know the why that your client is coming to the table, what they're searching on Google for? So don't be lulled in believing that you can do it all. Find experts to help you. Find somebody who can do your website. Find somebody who can do your editing for you if you're doing a report, that type of thing, or writing a book. And I've already given you in another video the how to make money from coaching, the 3 magic bullets. I go over these. Number 1 is to get more clients. Number 2 is to sell more coaching to existing clients. Let's see, what is the third thing? Oh, the magic bullet number 3, increase the frequency of coaching. Increasing the frequency of coaching means, well, that goes back to the idea of setting a schedule, coaching them monthly, charging monthly, setting up 2 or 3 coaching sessions, coaching them for 6 months. If you think it's a 6-month program or a year program, don't be afraid to ask them to pay for that or ask them to get on a monthly payment plan, things like that. So these are ways that you can increase the income from your coaching practice, and the first step is to know yourself. Next video, I'm going to go into knowing your niche and your ideal client. This is Dr. Michael Craig. Thanks for watching.